Hello, this is Master347, so I'm playing through a 5 and 3 ounces. And last time we did chapter 19, and well, helped Claude out. He said he was cutting himself off from the Alliance, and decided to let Dimitri handle it from there, and he gave us his nice bow at it as well. But it looks like Edelgard, she's up to something, we're not sure what yet. But today we're going to start off with, well, chapter 20 as usual. Alright. But yeah, again, sorry if I sometimes, I'm not uploading as frequently, remember? College and stuff. So yeah.
Part 2. Azure Moon. Blue Sea Moon. The Impregnable Fortress. When Claude steps down as its leader, the Leicester Alliance disbands, and its lords swear fealty to the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. The chaos in the kingdom begins to dissipate as the people unite under Dimitri's rule. Riding this momentum, the Kingdom Army prepares to march south for a decisive battle against Imperial forces.
Yep. Like I said, nearly in the game now. At this point, hopefully you should have everyone either advanced or even better masterclass. Hopefully. Luckily, I just about managed to got just enough points to get everyone to be that class. So that's pretty sweet. Even got my main character to also be a Mortar Savant. Yep. Give flowers.
Thanks.
At this point, I don't really care much about going support as much. Everyone's supports is where they need to be. Oh yes, also, all supports which I didn't show off, don't worry. I will show those off, basically at the end. I just cut them in. I did a recording earlier, like I told you, just to save time. This is what I'm doing supports from now on, during exploration, not during battles, so I can have more time to do them.
We will finally have our decisive battle with the Empire this month.
The Eastern Lords are in the process of consolidating all of the troops within the entire kingdom. In addition, ever since Aryan Road's liberation, the Western Lords have been declaring their fealty, one after another.
Affairs within the kingdom have calmed down considerably, and we even managed to win over the Alliance.
Although it was a rough go at first, I'm starting to feel like we could actually win this. That's true. Thinking back on it now, we've really come a long way.
We even have a lead as to where Rhea is located. It is as we predicted all along. If we are to rescue Rhea, then we must defeat the Emperor.
If we're going to march from the monastery to Inbar, then we'll have to cross the Great Bridge of Myrden again, right?
Yes, I believe so. As we have gained the Alliance's support, we should not have any trouble this time. After the bridge, we can cross Gronder Field and head south. And then we'll take Mercius, the so-called Impregnable Fortress that towers on the other side.
Fort Mercius, I know of it. They say it rivals even Aryan Road.
Count Burgleys, the Empire's Minister of Military Affairs, once had troops stationed there. But according to our spies, a large-scale military force has entered the stronghold. Perhaps they are gathering soldiers from various regions to compensate for their losses.
If we try to avoid it, those troops will follow us and attack from the rear. It is best for us to handle the situation head-on. Once we take Fort Mercius, Enbar will be within reach. This is the Empire's last chance to stop us from arriving at our goal.
In other words, if we take this fort, then our blades will be at the Emperor's throat in no time.
If this is the last fort between us and them, then the Emperor will likely do everything she can to strengthen its defenses.
I just received a report on that very subject. The one commanding the troops stationed at Fort Mercius is someone we have crossed blades with many times. It is the Death Knight who awaits us there.
Oh, so that's who we'll be battling. Emil.
Yep, if we did the side chapter earlier, then yep, if you did one of the paralogs earlier with her and Casper, You understand? Yes. But I guess eventually if I definitely so yep. So as usual, like I said, all supports are going to show up at the end of the video, basically, and just going to cut them in there. Well, not at the very end, just near the end and stuff, and all that. I don't have any supports at the moment, but I see them now at A+ rank. Also, if I go to battles, I can show you. I'm not doing any battles now. See, I have 3 points now. So yeah, there's no point doing a battle now because that'd be a waste. Because I only have there's only 2 battles available, and I have 3 points. So that'd be dumb. So explore. Definitely learn that resting in the game really is super pointless. The only really time you want to rest is if you want to recharge heroes relics, and that's if you don't have any of the Umbra seals. But that's literally it. Some of those could have their uses as well. I haven't been using it as much, but rest, honestly, I feel is completely useless. But for now, there's explore. As usual, I'll be doing any side quests. Oh, also as you can see, I have 10 now points, and all that, which is even better. So yeah, my professor level is now maxed out. It cannot go any higher than A+. So another supply one. Carrot and wild game. Actually, I think we have those already. Yeah, I think we actually do.
Even in the kingdom, only a few people knew about His Highness and Edelgard's relationship. Me? I always knew those two to be like brother and sister. To think that we would come to see this world, where they are at war with one another. I live it, and can still barely imagine such a truth. I have a request.
Yeah, I thought I had those. That's a lot easier. Carrot and wild game. Yeah, that seems pretty obvious. Yeah, honestly, at this point, I may actually skip most of this exploration. Just go straight to the chapter, because there's not much now to do. It feels like a waste of time. I have a bunch of supports and stuff, but again, I'm getting to the point where I'm not showing those off anymore, where I actually don't even need to. So again, it feels a little pointless. I guess what I'll do to compensate, I'll just show off the usual stuff instead, like the greenhouse and all that. Use... So I can prove it to you now. So if we go to harvest, get a whole bunch of this. But see, it's maxed. We saw that real quick. So yeah, should you still do gardening though? Absolutely, because you know that sometimes you get stat boosters, or even like materials for food and stuff. So that's still something you actually want to do. So yeah, I'm still going to plant and stuff. And cultivate. And there we go.
Professor! We're finally going to attack the Empire? I'm actually getting a little nervous. Please defeat the Emperor and save Lady Rhea. I'll be waiting here with all of the necessary preparations for a huge celebration. Hello.
So yeah,
Okay.
I don't even need to again you can go back to here and just fully restore health and stuff. I guess one thing I could actually do is let's have a look, see. Is actually just do this and see if I can Oh, that's actually nice.
I enjoy cooking. You seem to know what you are doing. Ah.
That seems pretty nice. See, I might just show this regular stuff instead. Again, I think what's going to happen is, if it's just these same quests for getting particular items and nothing too important, I think from now on it's going straight to the battle. It just makes more sense now, because it feels like we have a time waster.
Need something?
2,000 points. Dang it. Doesn't matter which one I pick, because getting experience plus 10 would be pretty sweet at this point. A little tough call. Experience plus 10 is nice, but that experience... But, yeah, at the end you get a bunch of nice stat boosts. Okay, look and charm doesn't actually seem that much important. I think strength and speed. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for that first. Plus 5%. That actually sounds like it makes a bit more sense.
See you again soon.
There is a tournament, but it's actually just for a Master Seal, and I don't need that anymore. If it was like for any other weapon, I probably actually would do the tournament. Yeah. Can't really think of what else to do, to be honest. Good idea, actually, for the music. Because this also increases faith, remember?
Singing is so much fun. Everyone should enjoy themselves while they're doing it. I'll keep my voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
See? It's at max now, so A+ is a maximum rank. I'm surprised it didn't go to an S rank, though. Okay, then. Not bad. And, yeah, I'm just going to go to the dining hall and get everyone else's stats up, I suppose, as normal. And then I'll probably use the remaining points to, just to get stat boost for my main character. But, yeah, I'll see you guys then. And if I do manage to unlock any supports, then I'll just show those off along the way. So, see you guys near the end. See you later. I am back. Just basically just talk to everyone as usual. Also, I actually managed to get a budding talent for my main character with White Magic Avoid plus 20 with the 3 stars. But that's about it. So, let's finish exploring as usual. Then at the end, what I'm going to do after this is that I'm going to actually show off I'm going to show off your support. That's for doing editing, and then just pretty much talking at the end of the day. But yeah, see you guys then.
So I said, 2 can play at that game. I told him, a small-time little weasel like you ought to be begging me for attention. Oh, it gets me so mad, so worked up. Why aren't there any men around here who understand what a catch I am? Come to think of it, you've always been nice to me. I mean, you listen to all my problems. I feel like I can really trust you. I don't have that kind of thing with a lot of people. Right, I got it. I knew you'd say we were just friends. I'd like to maybe talk about this once the war is over. Once we're all safe. All right, enough of this moping around. What we need is a change of mood. We've still got a lot to do together. When I think about that, what are 1 or 2 men? What's wrong is, it's not just 1 or 2 men, it's more like 100 men, maybe even 200, more! I'm completely... Oh, I can't get out of this mood! Actually, I've got an idea. Exercise will help. I'm going to the training ground. Come on and give me a hand. Gonna work my anger out on 100 training dummies. Maybe 200 if we've got 'em.
Your Highness, thank you for everything.
This is sudden. Why so formal? You are not about to tell me you intend to leave the army, are you?
Oh no, it's not that. I just had the chance to return to the capital on military business. It had really been a long time. Life's pretty hard there right now, but its old vitality seems to be returning bit by bit. If it wasn't for you, I'm sure things wouldn't be looking so promising. So...
Come now, no need to exaggerate. Do not forget that I abandoned them and fled once as well.
You had no choice. If you had remained in the capital, you would have been killed. If you keep thinking so dark and gloomy, you're gonna end up looking just like Father.
Annette, you probably do not realize, but over those 5 years, I took many lives. I slaughtered generals and officials alike with brutality you would scarcely think a human was capable of. And as I have intensified my fight with the Empire, how many people have fallen in the capital? My hands are already dripping with blood. I cannot be forgiven.
You really are a lot more like Father than I am. Before Father left us, he used to say similar things. I don't want you to end up like him. So, I've been thinking. When this war is over, I was wondering whether I could help you with your work. Of course, I don't know how much I'd be able to support a king.
What are you saying?
If I leave you to your own devices, you'll forget how to laugh. We can't have that. You won't be able to do what you have to do with such a miserable look on your face. So, if you'll have me, I'd like to stay by your side. If you're sad or suffering, I'll just starve you until you muster a smile.
Starve me?
Hey, you weren't supposed to laugh at that part. I thought a lot about this.
Sorry, I could not help myself. Certainly with you around, I will not have any cause to frown. By all means, join me, Annette. And never lose that sweet smile of yours.
Yes, I promise.
Hello, Professor Manuela. I wish you to know that I have heard ever so much about your talents.
Whatever are you talking about, Flame?
Singing! Why, you are wonderfully skilled at it, are you not? Why, I have even overheard people saying your voice is akin to the singing of a goddess.
It makes me happy to hear. But who told you that?
Oh, the students are always speaking of it, which got me to thinking, I may be the only person in all of the Academy who's never heard your beautiful voice in song. So, I was wondering, Manuela, might you sing a little something for me?
Your request is touching, but I can't perform on such short notice. My voice is an instrument and requires proper gentle care. However, the stories are true. I was once the leader of the Middle Franc troop, but that was a long time ago.
Middle Franc? What do those words mean precisely?
You've never heard of the Middle Franc troop? It's the single most popular opera company in the imperial capital. I used to sing on stage with them. I was the star, in fact.
Oh, wow. In all of Enbar? They must not have been around when I was living there.
You used to live in Enbar?
Indeed. Although I was quite a bit younger at the time. It is where I was born, as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, you must have been too young to hear about us.
Yes, that could be. And what precisely is the function of an opera troupe?
You don't know what an opera troupe is? Well, it's a group of performers like myself who act out stories on stage in front of a big audience. Stories with lots of singing.
I understand now. I certainly have experience in the fine art of storytelling. There is often singing as a part of story time for the children at the monastery.
That is darling, Flame. But I'm not sure it's quite the same thing as an opera. You see, operas are performed in grand theaters with orchestral accompaniment. Everyone attending wears their finest. It is a very special occasion.
Theaters, they're called? You mean to say that there are buildings exclusively used for telling stories?
You've never even heard of a theater? You're an intelligent girl, Flame, and the world is full of wonders. You have a lot left to discover.
Hello, Marianne. You're well, I hope?
I am, Lawrence. Thank you.
I cannot help but notice you do not look it.
Is that so? I feel fine. Was there something you needed?
How unseemly of me. My apologies. It is not my intention to stare.
Does something about me seem off?
Oh, not at all. I was just remembering your father. Or rather, comparing my experience of him to you. Your father, Margrave Edmund. He is one of the shrewdest nobles in all the Alliance, with a noted gift for pointed speech. On and beyond the battlefield, his words have the power to move friend and foe alike. My own father has said he would not want to make an enemy of him. Naturally, I am of the same mind. Your father is blessed with gifts of confidence and eloquence, yet compared to him, you seem always reticent and downcast. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cause you discomfort. It's just that the contrast between you and your father is striking.
I have very little in common with my adoptive father.
But he sent you to Garreg Mach. Clearly, he sees potential in you. I think I see it too. Yes, a certain charm, gravitas, if you will. Just like him. Oh.
I can't say that I know too much about him. I should be going now.
Yes, of course. Please, take care. Oh, such grace, such serenity. How could such a beauty be hiding in plain sight? With a little polish, she would shine magnificently.
Okay. And also you probably saw those other supports by now as well, because I cut those in. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I have no other supports. I'm getting at the point where I think now I'm gonna start just going straight towards the battle to save time. Doing exploration seems pointless, and doing most of the stuff off screen anyway. Yeah. And there's some comments where they really want to see me do those event quests, but I really just don't see the point anymore doing them. They seem pretty trivial, not that unique anymore. It's just getting literally materials for 3,000 gold and 300 renown. So yeah, off screen as usual, I'm gonna do this rare battle here and a rare battle here, and this one I'm gonna do exploration as usual to get everyone the motivation up so they can strengthen more of their skills and stats, and then like that I'll be doing off screen. But yeah, I think from now on I'm literally just gonna focus on doing this battle now. I really don't see the point unless I see some really unique event quest or something. Then I could literally just maybe I could just like cut them in or something maybe. But if it's just the same fetch quest over and over again, it feels pretty pointless. So yeah. And I don't want to draw this playthrough any longer than I have to, considering that I can't do it every day because again I am at college now. So yeah. But next time we will be doing basically the main battle right here. Attack Fort Mercis. Yes, this the way they keep talking, this will not be an easily fought battle. It'll be quite brutal. But yeah, I definitely do some battles here because I'm hoping to maybe get my hands on some mithril from these ore, from the ones that are involving ore. And I have 3 battle points now, so I can do all 3 of these battles. So I really hope that's the case. So that way I can make more of those. I can pretty much use the mithril so I can make some of those super awesome weapons. Because there's still 2 more. I plan on making a lance next, probably. But yeah, hoping I do get some mithril from these guys. But yeah, with that is Master 347, game with the Wolf Archer the platformer. Stay classy.